Yeah, 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 yeah. I need to change my shit. Yo, 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 yo. I just finished busting an. That's what I like to hear. Oh my god, it's so bright on my screen. Yeah, but that's what I like to hear, man. We gotta start this draft, man. Oh, why is that so big? 16. Oh, wrong account. Send me my roster first. It's the original roster. They're trying to make a trade right now. Tesla, nigga. Hey, if you want to say something, say it, bro. You know, I'm about to start the draft though. I already have the first 10 picks, so I mean, that's not an issue. Playoff with Chechi. Especially I'm sending it to my PSN. Oh no, is that really your PSN? Oh no. My dad said he went to the store and never came back. Yo, let me get into high school. When you're both when you're both on YouTube and IG Live, Tesla meets Penis. First draft under my boy Tesla. ESPN, that's great. Why the fuck is Muy live? I don't know, man. But we finna get active. All right, so let's start the draft now. Oh, all right, let's start the draft now. All right, enable manual draft. Welcome to the 2019 NBA draft. You know, a lot of gang shit. Welcome to 2019 NBA draft. Drafting now. The New Orleans Pelicans are now on the clock with the first pick in the draft. But let's see who they select. And I already know who they select. Everybody should know who they select. With the first pick in the 2019 NBA draft, the New Orleans Pelicans select Zion Williamson from Duke. This is about where I expected Zion to get drafted. He is without a doubt a first round talent, and the Pelicans see a player that will grow and they will love once they see what he can do. That's what they say about my boy Zion. I will not post. I'll post and shit. What? Oh, Zion went one. Oh, there's a shot. Reach. Hey, bro. Hey, bro. Zion went number one. Number two, you're not gonna believe it, but number two, no, nigga, it was drama. The second pick in 2019 NBA draft, the Memphis Grizzlies select John Morant from Murray State, the 6'3", 180-pound point guard. Where Morant lacks, he more than makes up with his best-in-class basketball IQ. Watching him run Murray State through the tournament, I was continually amazed with his decision making. That's actually like a realistic ass statement about John Morant. That's actually crazy. The third pick, you're not gonna believe this one. You're not gonna believe this one. The third pick in the draft, 2019 NBA draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select R.J. Barrett, the 6'7", 210-pound shooting guard from Duke University. With J.J. Redick having recently turned 35, this looks to be a pick made in the eye towards the future. I mean, they traded Ben Simmons though to basically get this pick, so that's tough. The Lakers are now on the clock with the fourth pick. The Los Angeles Lakers select Jarrett Culver, the 6'7", 195-pound shooting guard from Texas Tech University. Jarrett Culver isn't the fastest player or the strongest player. or the best shooter. His well-rounded game was good enough to catch the attention of NBA scouts, and I think this is a good spot for him in the first round. Wow, you low-key just talk shit about him. But alright, the Cavs are now on the clock with the fifth pick in 2019 NBA draft. The Cleveland Cavaliers select Kobe White, the 6'5", 185-pound point guard from North Carolina. Those are the top five so far. I saw a number of people in the media suggesting that Kobe White is a second-round talent. I couldn't disagree more. The Cavs are getting a great value from him in this fund, in my opinion. Second-round talent? Okay, no, that's a stretch. Second-round talent? That's a stretch. Zion, first pick. Zion, 84 overall. Second pick, John Morant, 83 overall. Third pick, RJ Barrett, 82 overall. He's a nigga, turn that shit up. Fourth pick, Jarrett Culver, 79 overall. Let's be Colin Sexton last year to get Colin to win this year. And Kobe White is at 80 overall. Those are the first five picks so far. I'm about to pull up the other picks. Pick number 6 is with the Suns. Let's see this. Let me pull it up. Alright. With the 6th pick in the 2019 NBA draft, the Phoenix Suns select Darius Garland, the 6'2", 180-pound point guard from Vanderbilt. A fan favorite at Vanderbilt for his relentless willingness to sacrifice his body for loose balls. I expect Garland will instantly become a fan favorite to Suns fans as well if he keeps it up. Now they got a point guard to go with Devin Booker and DeAndre Ayton. That's tough. That's tough. The 7th pick, the Bulls on the clock. Big baby Bulls on the clock right now. Seventh pick in the draft, alright. With the 7th pick, oh, you know it's bad when I have to go down the list to find this man. With the 7th pick in the 2019 NBA draft, the Chicago Bulls select Cameron Reddish, the 6'8", 215-pound shooting guard from Duke University. He picked him hella early, but I mean, tough. Duke's head coach recently came out and called Reddish the most coachable player he's ever coached. High praise from a man with such a long history. The Hawks are now on the clock, which they have the Mavericks selecting for them because they're going to make a trade. And with the 8th pick in the 2019 NBA draft, the Atlanta Hawks, aka the Dallas Mavericks, select the 6'7", 225-pound small forward from Virginia. An absolute, what you said you wanted him at 10? An absolute pitbull on the defensive end, Hunter was widely believed to be the best perimeter defender available. At pick number 9, the Wizards. The Wizards select, with the 9th pick in 2019 NBA draft, the Wizards select Nasir Little, the 6'6", 220-pound small forward from North Carolina University. Very heavily recruited by North Carolina, Little went to have a successful collegiate career and now finds himself in the first round selected by the Wizards. I mean, I don't know about that. Hawks are back on the clock, which is aka the Mavs. Also, yeah, the mock is like for the rest of these picks, we're doing them live because I already have half of these picks on my ship, but the rest of the picks doing live. You have to go to the mock to actually figure out who you're trying to draft, etc. Man, all right. With the 10th pick in the 2019 NBA draft, the Atlanta Hawks select Romeo Langford, the 6'6", 206-pound shooting guard from Indiana. Combined times aside, for my money, Romeo Langford is the fastest player in the draft, with both with and without the ball. All right, the Timberwolves are now on the clock. And here, Bobo. All right, let's see these next few draft picks. Kobe White, 80 you already know. Darius Garland, 78 to the Suns. Cameron Reddish, 75 to the Bulls. DeAndre Hunter, 80 overall, snagged at 8. That's tough. There's a 78 and a 75 that went right before Hunter went. Snagged at 8. Nazir Little, 79 overall. And Romeo Langford, 76 overall. Boy said, let me get Bull at 12. That's tough. The Timberwolves are now on the clock. Let's see this. Let's see this. Let's see this. They give them 2 minutes to respond, and while they're doing that, you can just enjoy some. Oh my God, my computer is lagging. Oh, they made their selection. What? Bobo being shit. Taco Fall? No one's picking Taco Fall. Ew. Anyway. The Timberwolves are on the clock. And what? Okay. That was so random. Alright. With the 11th pick in 2019 NBA draft, the Minnesota Timberwolves select Bol Bol, the 7'3", 235-pound center from Oregon. Oh. Okay, well, that's tough. Now you have to go on my live on YouTube while my phone comes back. It died. Alright. Whenever Ball attacks an opposing defender, his moves have this confidence of someone who has practiced the same move thousands of times. A highly polished player, one that is very worthy of this first round selection. San Antonio Spurs are now on the clock. With the 12th pick in the 2019 NBA draft, the San Antonio Spurs select Jackson Hayes, a 6'11", 220-pound center from Texas University. If you look at the Spurs roster strictly from a team's needs perspective, Jackson Hayes looks like he'll be the perfect fit, assuming that he could just adjust to the NBA game. Now at pick number 13, the Heat. We'll be waiting for the Heat to make their selection. While they make their selection, we can see these last two players so far. 76 is both 76 overall, and Jackson Hayes 76 overall. So you can look at the comparisons of each player. They compared Zion to Chris Bosh. They compared John Morant to Damian Lillard. Compared RJ Barrett to DeMar DeRozan. Compared Jarrett Culver to Eric Gordon. Kobe White to John Wall, Darius Garland to Sleepy Floyd or Brandon Jennings. I don't really know Sleepy Floyd. Cameron Reddish to Leonardo Barbosa, DeAndre Hunter to Cedric Cabellos or James Johnson. Meta World Peace is Nazir Little's comparison. That's tough. Romeo Langford, DeMar DeRozan as well. Bol, Zadrunas Ilgauskas or Jason Smith. And Jackson Hayes, they don't even have a comparison for him. That's actually tough. That's actually tough. They don't even have a comparison for my guy. The mock draft. This is the mock. Wait, no, the mock draft that we're using. This is the mock draft that we're using. So this is also on-screen mock draft. If you didn't want to go to the thing, I know who's where, and etc. How 2K has you picking them. Right here. That's all the first round right there. I don't even think Taco's in the second. Is Taco even in the second round? Let's be honest. So I don't think Taco's not there at all. That's tough. Tough for Taco. Tough for Taco, man. Tough for Taco. That's tough for Taco, man. I'm live again. Send it to the chats because because my live just wanted to die because my phone wanted to die. I love the live. My phone died, so that was tough. That was actually pretty tough. My phone died. The Heat are projected. Who are they projected on the mock? Talking in a can. Ooh. Cage. Oh, Apollo Cage. Oh, Apollo Cage is in the. Oh god, he joined. Oh my god. Alright. Okay, now we can go. Oh, with the 13th pick in 2019 NBA draft, the Miami Heat select Brandon Clark, the 6'6", 215-pound power forward from Gonzaga. The scouting reports are pretty unanimous on this kid. He is simply put the best interior defender in the draft. Now that's tough. The Celtics are now on the clock. Check your trade. Are we going to? No, we're not going to the second round. I don't know. That's too much work. Second round? Fuck no. My man said check his trade. Let's see. I don't see it. Oh. We have a trade to announce. Pick 14. What? I don't know. Very gross. Very gross. Very gross. It's actually pick 56 is what he meant to say. Alright. It's pick 14. Tell me right now. Just say pass if you pass the trade. This is the trade. I see a veto. I see a veto. So yeah, okay. The trade got vetoed. Oh, unless they're passing. Let's see if they're passing on the stream. Pass, pass. There's two passes to two vetoes. Oh, veto. All right. So it's a veto. Celtics have to. Celtics got to pick, man. Celtics not gonna make their selection. Fuck no pass. Was a beast. I'd hate you. Ouch. Celtics need to pick someone. If they don't pick someone, their pick will be auto. That's tough. Now, if you look over here, man, you know what I wanted to do was I was gonna, as soon as like somebody gets drafted, I was gonna show a clip of them of all the shit that they did, like during the combine, like because you know how, like the NBA actually does it, so you can see like when Zion got drafted, I was gonna talk about what Zion, all that shit, and then you're gonna see the clip of him doing shit like this. But then I got lazy and I didn't do that shit. But yeah, now you're looking at clips. We're just gonna be watching clips, and that was DeAndre Hunter. This is Bruno. Oh, Fernando. Bruno with the nice rebounding. Look at that. Can finish around the rim. Amazing. Look at that. Man popped a three for me one time. You already know. An amazing rebounder. Great deflections. My man's, bro. Oh, and RJ Barrett. Let's see what RJ Barrett did. Got a rebound. Got a steal. Got another rebound. Finished around the rim. Mid-range shot. It's tough. Tough. Oh, who's that? I didn't even see the name of who was up there. Jacoby Jones gonna do it next year. Jacoby Jones gonna go off. Weird. Very weird, sir. All right, but the Celtics need to make their selection. Celtics need to make their selection. Celtics. Okay, well, man did not pick. So. With the 14th pick in the 2019 NBA draft, the Boston Celtics select Keldon Johnson, the 6'6", 211-pound shooting guard from Kentucky University. Absolutely oozing with potential, Johnson is the type of player that most scouts will stake their reputation on. Wow. Okay. The Pistons are now on the clock with pick number 15, I believe. Are the Pistons in here? Taco Fall's not in the draft class. I don't think, like, at all. I don't think he's in the draft class. I'm pretty sure he's not in the draft class. I'm pretty sure he's not. Ouch. Who? The Pistons. Oh yeah, Pistons. I'm gonna show you the big mock or the big board. Wait, big board? Yeah, I'm gonna show you the big board. Oh, wasn't the one that showed you the people that have been taken? Draft? No. Team needs? No. Which one is it? It's not the mock, it's the big board. But this one doesn't change it. Alright, anyway, this is the big, oh shit. This is the big board. That's the big board. And I don't even know who's taken. I know Sequoia isn't taken. Or you can just see the highest prospects left. Wait, no, that's person scouting. Choose prospect. Sequoia, give me Sequoia Demboya. Alright, with the 15th pick in the 2019 NBA draft, the Detroit Pistons select Sekou Doumbouya, the 6'9", 230-pound small forward from France. There isn't a lot of game tape available on Sekou. From what we've seen, he seems to be a team player that can move the ball around the court and isn't afraid to take the shot when needed. I think Pistons fans can rest easy on this one. The Nets are now on the clock. Who are the Nets? The Nets need to do their picking. Who is the Nets? What the fuck? Do we have a Nets? We have a Nets, right? Oh, yeah, we do. I know who the Nets is. Who's after the Nets? Magic are after the Nets? Magic are after the Nets. Who's Magic? But everybody gonna be really next time, man. I mean, the rest of the draft don't really matter like that, but I mean, shit, man. Oh, like that, yeah. That's a pretty decent one. Yeah. You know what this is? Good. Hornets. DeAndre Hunter was predicted fourth, and no one picked him that high. That's tough. Like, real tough. Cameron Reddish was predicted 17th. Picked him 7th. Yeah, no, that's nobody's fault but his own. Nazir Little. That's tough. That's nobody's fault but his own fault for real. Mobile got picked early. B. Carr, Kelvin Johnson. Oh, check comments YouTube Live. Oh, can I just turn on comments? Let me just turn them on so I can just look at them. Broadcast settings. Yeah. Alright. I picked 19. Yeah, I know.